The fucker. Nigga, I just got the most genius idea ever. No, look, we can like snowboard on dirt. What's that blanket shit on my chin again? I was in my dreads and shit. Look. Now look, you get a board, wax it up real nice, and find some like nice dirty hill. And like strap your feet to it. No, look, I'm from California where like it don't really snow that much. Like it do happen every now and then, right? It does happen in Cali every now and then. And there's certain areas in county where in California where it's snow at, right? But most Californians, we only see snow when we go out of state, you feel me? So I'm thinking we could just do something else, nigga. Do the same shit. But, nigga, instead of on instead of on snow, do it on dirt. Nigga, like dirt boarding, nigga. Alright, we be dirt biking, right? I think that's some southern shit too. That's some like Texas shit. And like Midwest do it too. A lot of dirt biking, like that's notorious out there. Right? Oh, and that's a whole topic right there, nigga. Like how do your terrain affect your culture? No, cause I always thought about that shit on a super intricate level. Like, oh, why do like Russian people talk the way they talk? Maybe it's something about the landscape over there. And then, like, the landscape made them, like, move a certain way. And that might affect their muscles, which affect their vocal cords, and make them talk a certain way. That's just, like, one example right there. And you could go that with, like, any landscape or country or continent and think like that. You feel me? Like, I'm a genius, nigga. I be telling people. I be thinking shit on, like, I be thinking about shit on, like, a super intricate level. Like... Is that Ninja Cat? That dude look like that dude Ninja Cat from Berkeley. Speaking of Berkeley, Gabrielle, my sister, you know I love you with all my heart. I love Trinity with all my heart. Hey, I want to marry both of y'all forever. Y'all saved my life. So what is it? No choice have I. And that's real shit from the heart of an Oak Ninja, okay? That's the real truth. Now, when you witness a ninja with all his might going hard for his community and his family and loved ones, then what else is there really to say? What else is there really to discuss or comprehend? I was surprised. I went on a date to see Wakanda Forever with this nice, adorable Asian woman that I know from Laney College. And we already knew each other from like years ago, but it was our first like date, like real date. And I told her I love her, and she was acting all surprised. And see, I be telling bitches I be loving them and shit, and they be surprised and they be acting all like surprised, like, are you serious? Like, what do you mean? And I'm like, oh bitch, you must be being sarcastic or some shit right now. To act like you don't know why the fuck I love you so much. Are you serious? Are you serious? Anyway, I'm finna go skate. That's what's poppin'. I'm finna find weed on the ground and get some money for some more alcohol. Nigga, cause I am the Dark Knight. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows I fight crime in these streets. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows I'm a solid ninja from West Oakland and Berkeley and California. Oh, I was just about to say Chicago. Speaking of Chicago, y'all know this Raphael from Ninja Turtles? The old school Raphael, right? He kind of sound like Chucky. And Chucky from Chicago. Don't forget that. And back in the old days, and they do it in the modern times, but instead of basing it on location, they base it on like archetypes, right? So in the old days, like Michelangelo sounds very Californian. He sounds very like Santa Cruz. Like Michelangelo sounds like, bro, let's go skate. Let's go fucking surf over there. There's some nice waves over there, dude. And then Raphael, he sounds like kind of New York, like Brooklyn, old school Brooklyn white dude with like a little Chicago. Sounds very attitude. I can't do that one, so I'm not going to embarrass myself right now. I can't really do that. I'll try to, and I'll try not to sound like too arrogant about it. But I feel like a lot of people, when they practice their voice acting, they sound really fucking stupid. And they really should shut the hell up. And that's how you do the Raphael, the old school Raphael. And now that's Chucky. Now you take that and you want to get Chucky, and you want to get like a guy who smokes a lot of cigarettes, but you sound like Raphael from Ninja Turtles. You sound very arrogant and sarcastic, and like you don't care about people. And don't forget to smoke a lot of cigarettes. Now I still have to practice that one. I can't really do that one, okay? But listen. Alright, now the Donatello. Now I can't really do the old school Donatello, but they both sound very like techno babble, like very like, what's the word? You damn near talk like, alright, you know it's like Siri on the smartphone. Like imagine Siri as a dude. Like that's how Donatello from Ninja talks. Like, excuse me, what is your problem? How is it that I'm supposed to help you? What exactly is it that the fuck is wrong with you? And then you get a pair of glasses like this, and then a wizard staff. Because Donatello, okay, I can't always do the voices, but it's still important to know like the structure of a character. Like, why does Donatello use a staff, right? And why is he considered to be the smart one of the Ninja Turtles? And now you think about those things, and then now you think about, okay, now why does he speak the way he does? And now you can use that method for like any character, and then that will improve your voice acting skills or like your acting skills in general. Right? Okay. I forgot what I was talking about. But the point is, you know a character I like to try to act like a lot is Wolverine from the X-Men, right? Okay, I got spiky, thick-ass hair. I sleep in the wilderness sometimes. It's some wilderness. You see these plants, right? And there's some animals that come by here, get around from time to time. They usually come around at night, little rats and stuff. I like to spend time with them, right? And so I know what it's like to be Wolverine. Like, I sleep in the Berkeley Hills, and you'll see like huge stags and all type of possums and raccoons. And I know there's mountain lions over there, but I haven't seen them as far as I know. However, it's amazing because people will say like, oh, you're schizophrenic, you hallucinate and see shit. But I believe I see spirits. That's what I see, and that's what I'm hearing is spirits. And one way or another, regardless of what I'm hearing spirits, right? So, like, no, it's just like seeing animals in real life, or so-called real life, or in the natural, physical, however you say it, as opposed to seeing things spiritually. So when I was over sleeping in King City by the Salinaz River, and I was like, oh, I see like Kyogre, and I see fucking like giant prehistoric like megalodons. I see the spirits. I see the ghost of like sea creatures, and I can even see the sea level in the water itself, right? Of what it was like at a prehistoric time, right? So that's just like seeing a squirrel in the park. You see a squirrel in the park and like, oh look, it's a squirrel. It's a regular animal that you see in the park. Seeing spirits is the same exact way. Seeing spirits is the same exact way. They're there and you can see them. Now, what would be like, oh, well, some people say they don't see spirits, right? Then that's no different than like, oh, you weren't looking in the right direction at the right time, so you didn't see that squirrel that ran up that tree, or ran across the grass, or wherever it might have ran, or been doing whatever the fuck it was doing. If you aren't looking and listening to see a spirit, you're not going to see it. Or if the timing isn't there, it's just like fucking playing Pokemon Go. It's all the same. It's all real. That's what the fuck I keep telling people. And you have to understand all of these worlds. The great Musashi has told you this before in the Book of Five Rings, that all art forms, all forms of nature, all forms of reality, and all forms of art are all connected in some way. They're all connected in some way. How can you study the universe if you don't study all of the planets? How can you fucking... No. What he said, if you want to understand the sword, play the guitar. This is why niggas like me, somebody like me, will skate and rap and fuck with like lucha libre and graffiti and drums and being a DJ and studying anatomy and chemistry and science and trying to go to college to build machines, all that shit, because it's all the same to a smart nigga. It's all the same to somebody of high intelligence. Now, you might take time to really focus on one or two or maybe however many particular things at a time, however you do it, but when you intelligent, you realize, I don't want to say it's all the same because it isn't. It's also like, I could go on and on about all this type of shit. So what I'm really trying to say is, my nigga, I'm finna go skate. I'm finna go skate. Because I'm feeling a little too sober. And, you know, I gotta find some weed on the ground and try to get some money from some people to get some booze and maybe something to eat. And that's what's going on out here.